All right, welcome back everyone. Today we're going to do tweening along a path. This is the more manual way of doing it as opposed to using a motion tween and then using your selection tool to pull the path and create variations in it. This way you have a little bit more control over the animation, and it's in some ways a little easier to make the object do what you need it to do. All right, so new project, and I need something to tween first. So I'm just going to draw a very simple bug. There we go. And just a very simple, like little bug. And using my brush tool, I'll give him some antenna. And some little legs. And then, of course, normally I would set this up for animation. So typically I would have separate legs, each one its own symbol, the body its own symbol, the antenna is their own symbol, and then I would create a walk cycle. But I'm going to skip that part because you all know how to do that. So function F8, bug, click OK. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. And what I want to have happen is I want the bug to start over here, right, off stage, and then basically walk around and exit stage right. Okay? So using a simple layer path, I can do that. But first things first is that we just want to add the animation first. So we just want to create a basic, simple, straight tween across the stage. So F6, drag the bug over here, taking note where the starting and end places, kind of mentally take a note where the starting and end places are. That's going to be important in just a minute. Okay, right click, apply the classic tween, and as you can see, the bug just simply walks straight across the stage. Now that's fine if you just want that, but I'd like to add a little bit more dynamics to it. So what I'll do is I will attach a layer called a layer path. So add a classic motion guide, right? So as you can see, now I have a different kind of layer sitting above the bug layer, and it tells you it's a guide layer, and it's the layer bug is attached to it, and then it has that little symbol there that looks like little dots in a curve. Okay, so on this layer is where we're going to draw our path, and like I said, mentally make note where the starting end point of our bug is, because what we want to try and do is we want to try and you draw the line like that from roughly where the middle of the starting place is to roughly where the middle of the end place is, and hopefully the animation will attach to the path. All right, so let's see. So we're going to get the pencil tool, and that'll be buried. If you haven't already moved it to your toolbar, it'll be buried here in the edit toolbar. Okay, and you can drag and drop and put it in place. Select the pencil tool. Pencil tool is really good. You can draw it draws with a stroke. Stroke doesn't matter because eventually, when you publish the animation, the guide layer will be invisible. So it really doesn't matter what size or color stroke you use. All right, so on this layer, you're going to draw, starting roughly from the center of our graphic. Just draw a simple line. Nothing too complex to roughly where the endpoint is. Now, when I let go of the mouse, look to see, does the bug jump ever so slightly, even if it's just a couple pixels. Aha, did you see that? Okay, so let's see if it worked. It did. And that essentially is it. Okay, and the only thing I would add to this is, in order to make it a little bit more natural, I would click the first frame of the bug animation, go to my property inspector, and check orient to path. And when I do, look what the bug does now. Okay, go back here, press the enter key. Oh, it didn't do it. Normally it does. Okay, so let me try that one again. I don't know if it took. Yeah, it didn't for some reason. There we go. Let's try that again. There. Now it looks a little clunky because my pencil tool, the line is very sort of clunky, and I can kind of curve that out a little bit and make that less. less harsh. Pull some of the angles out of that. Okay. Okay, there it is, tweeting along a path. Save this file as path-yourname.fla and upload it to the canvas. Thanks everybody. See you in the next video.